Right. Hey guys, so we are talking about, fix that. So we're talking about Posh Night today, and a lot of people had questions on what Posh Night was. So if you guys have questions about Posh Night, you guys are welcome to post in the chat box. I'll answer them. But basically what Posh Night is it's the launch of the new catalog. So that is the night that everything goes, like they're going to live stream everything, and everything's going to come out live, and you're going to see all the new products. You're going to see all new updates, new business things, anything that pertains to what's going to happen in the fall winter. So maybe website changes, anything like that. Price changes, new stuff, retired stuff. So it's really important that you guys pay attention to the fact that Posh Night is going to happen. So if you guys don't know when Posh Night is, be sure to put it in your calendar, because this is something that you guys need to know. So Posh Night is July 29th. At begin the live broadcast begins at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That is a Friday night, and this is for consultants and customers, so you don't take advantage of the fact that this is super exciting and everyone's really, really excited, and invite your customers to, especially if they are, they love Posh already and they want to see what the new stuff is. Share the excitement with them. We are pretty much in the dark with what's new and what's coming up. So with whatever teasers that are being released by home office, those are the things that you can share with your customers as well. If you guys don't have an event scheduled for Posh Night, or if you don't have anything going on for Posh Night, definitely take a look at the Posh Night Prepper Planning Guide, which is the PDF that I posted earlier in the team page. And then there's also the Know-It-All PDF that was posted earlier this month as well. But basically, those are going to give you some ideas on what you can do to involve your customers and how you can prep for Posh Night. Like I said, if you have a party going on, like an online party, you can have an online party going on. You can have a physical home party. Everything is going to be Facebook Live streamed, so you're going to be able to share that with your customers and basically watch along as everybody else sees what's new and what's coming. In case the Facebook Live is kind of finicky, because we all know Facebook Live is not always the best, like not always the most reliable, be sure to check out all the different leaders and their Periscopes or their Facebook Lives, because everybody's going to be broadcasting it from PremierCon. I know Kylene and Jamie are going to be there. So if you guys are in their teams, be sure to check out their social media accounts, because they'll be posting about it as well. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so some things to keep in mind is that this week is the last week of the current July starter kits. So the Know-It-All, or not the Know-It-All, sorry, the Caffeine Kick and the Lots of Posh Kick, those are only available until the 14th. After the 14th, you're going to have brand new starter kits with new products, and they're basically surprise kits. So anybody that signs up on the 15th from 1 a.m. on will get a new starter kit. So be sure that you guys, if you have any potentials that are looking at joining, or if you are offering the opportunity to anybody, make sure that they know the opportunities that they have to join before the 14th and then after. So, or before the 15th and then after the 15th. Because starter kits will ship out, all the ones that, the current ones, so through the 14th, all those ones will ship out regularly. But if they are ordering their starter kit from the 15th on, they will not get their kits until, they won't ship out until Posh Night, so the 29th. Which means they're going to be delayed in starting their business. But that doesn't mean that they can't start their business, because I'm sure many of you guys know there are plenty of resources and plenty of ways to get going without having your starter kit, which is really important to teach your team members so that they can let their newbies know. Yeah, so that's kind of a big thing with the starter kits, just because if they are getting the 15th and on kit, the new starter kit, it is a complete surprise. We will not know what's in it until the 29th, so until Posh Night. And then the starter kits will be released then, and we will they'll see what's in their kits. So it's a complete surprise. So I know that the props is an issue, right? Because day one from when you sign up, your props begins. From what I've heard, you can ask for an extension on your props. I need to double check on how to do that and all that jazz. But so keep that in mind. So when you're talking to new people about it, that is what's going on with the kits. Something that you guys all need to know: you need to close your parties the night of the 28th. So before Posh night, before midnight, close your parties. Every single party that you have going on, make sure that it is closed, because this is going to be like the website is going to go down on the 29th in preparation for the new stuff. So it's going to cause a problem if you guys have any open carts, any open parties. Make sure you guys are closing them. If you have events going on around that time that you had planned previous to Posh night, make sure that everything is closed. You can still have a hostess do have a party. Just make sure you close that event out the night of the 29th, and you can open a new event when the website turns on again. And then the website will go back on again at 9 p.m. on Posh night. So 9 p.m. Mountain Time, July 29th, that is when the new stuff goes up, and that is when you can expect your whole to be able to get back onto the website, because the website will be completely inaccessible from 1 a.m. the 29th, so I would say the night of the 28th. And we're going to be posting about this a lot in the team pages about how you should close your events. So make sure that you guys are hearing me to make sure your events are closed. Like I said, there will be changes. You don't want anybody to not get a product they want or be surprised by any price changes. I don't know anything that's going on. Posh is releasing things, and we are sharing them as quickly as we know them. So super exciting time. I hope you guys are super excited about Posh night, because I am so excited. Like, you don't even know. There's a ton of stuff going on. So make sure that you guys are paying attention to what's happening Posh night, because during the live broadcast, they're going to have home office and leaders present different trainings. So this is actually really amazing, because this is what happens at PremierCon. If you guys don't know what PremierCon is our leadership event that happens twice a year around the catalog changes, and only the top leaders are able to attend. PremierCon is taking place in Chicago this year, or at the end of this month, and it's sold out, completely sold out. So the top leaders are getting this training, and these trainings and they're streaming it live so that you guys can see it all as well. So this is like super exciting. Posh hasn't ever, like, corporate home office themselves have never done a live broadcast before. They've always posted live, but with like the new technology with Facebook Live, because that wasn't there with the last catalog change, they're able to do it live. So that's pretty exciting, and I'm super excited. So make sure that you guys are paying attention. So mark that in your calendars, okay? July 29th, 6 p.m. be on Facebook. So make sure that you guys are looking at all of the things that are going on and all the different tips on how you can make the most of Posh night. You can have customers, you can even have an event going right before Posh night. So someone posted, like, have an event started 1 to 10 days before Posh night. Really, it's up to you. I wouldn't start it too early, because people kind of lose their attention if you start it too early. But you can post everything that home office has posted, every teaser they've posted, any videos they've posted, anything, and kind of get your customers excited about it, and kind of do what we do in the team pages, where we try to guess and try to figure out what's going on, what the teasers are about, and what the products say. You can share that with your customers, share that in your VIP group, put it in the event, so that people know that this is a huge deal. If you guys have been with Posh for a while, this is a really, really great time to kind of jumpstart your business again, because a new catalog means new product. It's a fresh start. It's a good reason to have another launch party, or have another home party, get together, that kind of thing. And then for newbies, this is just another great way to push you guys to do even better, because a lot of the newbies have been doing amazing, and this is going to help you guys, because if you're feeling like you're already in a rut, this is going to help you guys. Make sure that you are preparing for this and paying attention and sharing with your customers, because the excitement is contagious. And they're not going to know about it unless you tell them, because they're not, they're not watching Posh Talk. They're not watching our team page. They're not waiting for every little tidbit that Anne is like leaking. So make sure that you guys are sharing, because it's going to help. It's really going to help, especially since we are in our incentive period. Do not forget that we're still in our incentive period. So there are a lot more goodies that can be had. And it's not too late to start pushing for that Costa Rica trip. It really isn't too late. Even if the incentive trip started the first part of June and it goes through the end of September, but it honestly is not too late to get started. You can get started in July, at the end of July or whatever, and really push and get yourself up there. Even if you don't earn Costa Rica, there are so many amazing prizes out there. And I love that Posh is letting us choose. So you can choose between Posh points or perks points. So anyway, that's like amazing. Let me just say, I had that. They've never let us choose our prizes before. So this is really great. So you can choose what best fits for your business. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions about Posh Night, or how to plan or prep for it, you guys are welcome to kind of unmute and ask questions, or you guys can ask in the chat box, which is at the bottom if you guys haven't seen that before. Cool. Laura!
Hey!
Hey.
By the way, your makeup looks awesome today.
Hey, guess what, guys? So I'm telling y'all, okay, I got my brows microbladed, and yeah, no, I haven't I've only told people that I've talked to. I haven't actually told anybody else, and it looks better today because normally it looks like drawn on, but yeah. Anyway,
they look really good, by the way.
It was a random connection I made at a Posh party. So network, guys, you never know what you can get out of it.
Well, I guess, obviously being new, I want to know more about, what are the best ways, besides, creating an event, how do I get people excited? I mean, obviously, I feel like I've been constantly talking to the same VIPs over and over within the last just 2 months, basically, or month and a half, I should say. So how do I get them to be like, so you've just placed orders with me, but guess what? We have new stuff. So try again.
Obviously, don't say that. I'm just I was gonna say that. Okay, so some things that you can do, or the reason why this is really fun is that if you have customers that have recently purchased, this is a good way to push them to host a party. Not push, but incentivize hosting a party, because you can offer free something for hosting a party, right?
Okay.
Some sort of incentive. It doesn't have to be huge. If you're new, it doesn't have to be a full size, $24 product, because that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous for anybody. But it could be a pack of the newest samples. You're the first one to get the newest samples. Book if you host a party in August, or the first part of August, or something like that.
Okay.
And I know what you're saying, and I totally get it. It just really just depends on the person. But if you're sharing the excitement and kind of posting in your group and telling people, hey, this is cool, and keep it upbeat, because we have seen a couple things already retire and are sold out, but they did not expect that to happen. That is not usually something that happens. We usually don't know anything until that day, the night, Posh Night, and then we know everything all at once, and so it's kind of overwhelming. But they actually have already said that they're going to release a retired list a couple days before Posh Night, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, moving on. So that's one thing I would say, is that offer them some sort of incentive to host, offer some sort of incentive to order. If they've ordered in the past, you could hand out you could say like give some freebies out, like free shipping on orders over like 50 or something like that for the first however many people that, I don't know, you make them do something, have them earn it in one way or another, just because people tend to value it more if they've earned it or if they feel like they've earned it.
Okay.
It's a total psychological thing, which is hilarious. But like, you know, if you earned a stupid arcade toy, you're gonna love it way more than if you know, you're not gonna buy it. You're like, I won this 50-cent toy. But anyway, it's a thing. It really is. But like, yeah. So that's what I would recommend. And then, like I said, the bounce back cash is one way to do it. If you have customers that are wanting to purchase, but they're not sure if they want to wait for the new catalog, you can do bounce back cash and have them order now and then give them a percentage back, or, you know, or free shipping or something to incentivize them to order with the new catalog.
Okay. Do we have, and I tried looking through the Rockstar's graphic page as well too, but I didn't see anything like old graphics for like, hey, Posh Night, that I could kind of try to tailor towards now, but so there's, okay.
Posh Night's only happened once before.
Oh.
Like real Posh Night, like actually called Posh Night.
Oh, okay. So, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, like I said, this is last time when they released the spring summer catalog, they had a Posh Night. It was the first time they had like what it was called Posh Night. Because it was the first Premiere Con. So it was the first time they did it in this format, and I was at that Premiere Con. It was like the best thing ever. So I'm really excited to be kind of watching it from your guys' standpoint, because I won't be at this Premiere Con, unfortunately. But yeah, no, this is the second time it's ever happened. They've never live streamed it before, so there aren't any graphics that I know of out there.
Okay.
If you are a graphic person, you could make something. If you have an idea of what you want, like message me and tell me what you want, and then if I have time, I'll make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll play around as well too, but just, you know, something basically like, hey, Posh Night.
Well, Posh has been doing their teasers with Posh Night.
Yes. Well, and I've been throwing those up in my VIP page group as well, but I don't know, maybe something that I could like that kind of hones in on it maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, no, that's what I would say is just you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some. Sorry, what were you saying?
I said there's none on Rockstars?
I don't know. I don't sit there and look on Rockstars unless I'm looking for something.
I didn't see anything specifically, but I mean, I tried I didn't see anything in the albums, and then I tried just sifting through some of the posts, and then I got like 3 pages, and I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
All right.
Does anyone have any other questions or anything to add?
Well, you said you wouldn't post, I don't know if I caught it right. Are you saying you wouldn't post the teasers and videos too far in advance?
Oh, I was saying that I wouldn't recommend what I'm saying is I wouldn't recommend starting an event too far in advance.
Oh, okay.
You can definitely post the teasers and the videos and everything that's coming out as soon as it comes out, and you can post it in a VIP group or personal page or whatever, but I just meant event specifically because, you know, like when you're in a continuous event, you tend to kind of forget about it after a while.
Right. I wanted to make sure I caught that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. I have a question.
Yeah.
So I did create an event for the 31st, my first one. Did I do that too soon? Because I think I did it, I don't know, maybe a few days ago. How far in advance? No. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine. I just mean like a Facebook event. Like you can't, you're not gonna, like if I invite you guys all to this event today for the 29th, would you guys care? No. You're like, that's like in like how many, like that's a month away. Like, come on. But yeah, no, you can, if you're making events in the virtual office, you can make them, now is not
too early.
Too early, yes. Thank you.
So we will have a retired list then that I can share. So they'll kind of know what.
Yeah.
Will help them order better, I guess.
That's what, okay, so like I said, in the past, Posh hadn't released it before. We just knew as they were selling out, which wasn't very common. And then they would just kind of release it all. Last catalog launch was the first time they gave us a heads up. They have said that this time around they will give us a heads up sometime before the actual Posh night. I have no idea when they're gonna send that out or release it, but they weren't anticipating things selling out early. So I don't know if any more things are selling out just because people are freaking out and buying things. But for the most part, everything should last through the end of the month.
Okay.
But that's another thing, and I saw somebody post it in their VIP group about how one way to incentivize your customers to order now instead of waiting for the catalog is if they have a favorite or if they're running low on anything, have them purchase it. Let them know that things are changing. Things could be retired. Things could be going up in price. Things could possibly go down in price. Who knows? But things are changing. So if they want something and they want it like now, then now is a good time to do it. And like I said, incentivize them, like make a purchase now, get free shipping on your next $50 order or free, you know what I mean? Some sort of incentive to continue, or free samples with your next order, etc. Doesn't have to, you guys don't lose money. Don't lose money.
Good. Do you think from past, I guess, catalog changes, how many things do they replace? I mean, is it a typical number or just?
We have no idea.
Yeah.
They have not released a number of what new products we can see this time around. Last catalog, they released about 40 to 45 new things. And like, that's like variants, you know, like 6 new hand creams. So it's not like as crazy as it might sound. This time around, they haven't said anything. So I have no idea. It could be new. It could be like 20 new things for all I know. Or it could be like, again, 40 new things. I have no idea.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm like, it's super exciting, and I'm glad that for them, like everybody's has been so positive and no drama on our team page, which has been great. Like I know, like Complexion Perfection going away made me go, oh no, right? Like, what do I do? Like I couldn't even think. I was like, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? But then, like, don't freak out, guys. Posh totally knows what's going on.
Hey.
Complexion Perfection was a bestseller, okay? They're not going to just get rid of it and not bring us something that's going to be even better. You know what I mean? Like, because I was looking for the May bestseller graphic thing that they posted, and Complexion Perfection was on there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that was on there. It was a bestseller, and then I was like, well, duh, they'll be fine.
Well, I'll just be perfectly honest. That heebie-jeebie kit going on sale got me like 4 different orders.
See, how awesome is that?
People are like, oh my god, I have to have it now. I was going to wait, but I'm getting it now. I'm like, perfect, exactly. So it's kind of been good that some of the stuff has been going because it's been forcing some of the people that have been kind of just creeping on my page to get their orders in right away.
And I really think that like the closeout section is really good for people who are very hesitant to buy a full cost product, whatever, because you know they don't know how cool a $24 scrub is. But if it's on sale for whatever in the closeout, why not try it? Because in their mind, they're not like, oh, I'm gonna fall in love and I need more of this. In their mind, they're like, I just want to try it.
Yep.
So using the closeout section to kind of ease new people into trying Posh is a really smart idea.
I think the hot pepper butter is what made me sad.
Yeah,
it actually made me go order a stick immediately.
You're not the only one. Everyone's like, so should I be stocking up on the sticks or?
Yeah.
I kind of think though, like this is all like speculation because, like I said, I know nothing. But my thoughts are that the Apothecary line is done well, and so hopefully they're expanding it, and which is why they're doing that. So this just came into my mind, but I was like, wouldn't it be cool to have another stick, like another muscle stick? Laura, what if they had another peppermint one in the I didn't even think about that.
Just as a little.
Anyway, yeah, so usually, like, that's the thing is, like, things are retired, you're like, oh, sad, but then you're like, okay, but what else is going to come out? Like,
oh my gosh, if they get rid of Gender Bender, I'll just die.
Yeah, I will like crawl into a hole and just cry for a while. You guys might not see me for a little while, but
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite.
it's everyone's favorite, but well, not everyone's favorite, but everyone uses it. So, but like I said, it's going to like if they get rid of it, it's because they're gonna have something amazing. So, and that's the kind of the thing. Like I feel like I don't know. There's some staples that if they got rid of it, then they'd be like mayhem. And the only reason they're getting rid of it is because they really do have something like guaranteed better. Anyways, okay. Any other questions about Posh Night? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna end the recording and we can talk. If you guys want.
I think that's it.
No.
Cool. So anybody who's watching the recording afterward, if you guys have any questions, be sure to go to your team page and ask. Check with your sponsor. Check Posh Night. Yeah, lots of fun stuff going on. So